First and foremost, I would like to appreciate very much Professor KJ Joseph for really organizing the 20th anniversary of the Globelics Network. I was a founding member of the Globelics, so it's 20 years now that it has been, and it's all over the world. What's unique about it is scholars from all over the world are now in Kerala. Isn't that nice? They are all over the world, Latin America, Asia, Europe, Africa, yeah? So we have really networks also, from different networks we have created. We have created regional networks like Africalix, all right? Eurolix, Lilalix, and we even have created networks like Globelix, Indialix, all right? We have Sacolix, we call it, Nigerialix we have, Ethiopialix, and so on. We have created networks like this. All these networks together, now they are all members here. So they learn from each other, they work with each other, and scholars communicate with each other, and opportunities get open also for scholarships, for exchange, for all kinds of things for scholars around the world. So we are creating a very good network, a really wonderful network, and that it happened now is very, very good for and I really appreciate that it took place, and the discussions we are having are really very good now. And we also had postgraduate, alumni youth meetings where students who are doing doctorates make their presentations, and senior scholars give them feedbacks and so on. So everybody is learning, and education is well done. And I think we appreciate really very much that it happened here in Kerala. This is the second time it happened. It also happened in 2006. We had a conference here, the Globelics conference. It was also very good at that time. Now we had the second one here, and the 20 years happened in Kerala is wonderful. And Kerala has a distinction because its literacy is zero. So you have a very good culture. A lot of us love to come to Kerala. My first teacher who taught me ABCD is from Kerala. His name is Mr. Joseph. And the school, elementary school, he was the director, was called St. Joseph Elementary School, was his name. And Joseph now, you see, from this Globelics, the director now is also called Joseph. So I think you Josephs are doing very, very good things. And now all my friends really love to come to Kerala because they feel they were supported by the teachers. And we have to appreciate Jawaharlal Nehru for sending 700 teachers for free. At that time when you were just free, 1947 and 1948, for you to send teachers for us for free to Ethiopia was very good. So the Africa-India bridge building, we should also continue to do it. And I think this kind of network helps us to connect with you, to know each other. And really we appreciate you also because you're all kind, very gentle, very generous, very the way you approach us is very, very nice. I really appreciate this value and this culture that I saw all over. I was in Punjab, I was New Delhi, I was here. I was just visiting everywhere in all the universities. They gave you the gifts, things like that. They appreciate you, they love you. So what do you say? You are wonderful. Thank you very much.
Second question, what are the key takeaways from this conference?
Yes, I think the key takeaways that I strongly recommend is that I hope a very good declaration should come out now from this process. What actions should we take? In other words, steps to take. Since we have now all the global networks are involved, is there any chance now we can create also opportunities? For example, for students to do PhDs, for also to go and get opportunities to even get internships, things like that, so that they have exchange. You see, they're not just finishing their degree in one university, but they also go into different countries and into different universities. Is there any chance we can also start working to get funding, to set up networks to make sure that university postgraduate circulations, movements, mobility is also enhanced. I think if something like that, in the Globelics, because we are all in different universities, we come from different sources, there's a chance we can do it. I think if we do something like that, that we open up this opportunity and then make sure we already have academies. We have Globelics Academy, all right? We have Africalics Academy. We have this kind of academies. Even I started something called Africana Postgraduate Academy, and we do training of all PhDs in different parts of the Africa, in different parts of America, Europe, all over. Why don't we create these academies, not just to make them training, but also opportunity for students to actually have internships, and they stay at least half a year, 1 year. They don't have to, something like that. Also create MOUs, Memorandum of Understanding between universities, so they can also do training. We can do, for example, we are thinking of doing something called machine learning for policy. You remember how to make policy changes. The policy, the way we are doing this digital technology, we are getting cybercrime, many things like that. How do we change it like that? And is there any chance we could also link universities to actually do training allow students to be trained, open it, for example, with Globelics and others, and then get the universities to communicate with each other and create courses, on these different specific courses, and the degree, whatever qualifications, criteria we should give, must be not just one university, but a number of universities together who sign MOUs and then also contribute to make sure that the students learn. So new things like that we could develop. I think this kind of outcomes can come from ideas, from the discussions we have, where we will be discussing with the different universities now, and then we'll just set the concept notes we develop, and then eventually agreements could come, memorandum of understanding can be created, all right? New courses we could develop on new areas, and then training can happen, qualification criteria can be also established, and everything could go well. I think we can do something like that. Something like outputs like this we should think of, very concrete, to train the young generation, also to make them connect with each other, know each other well, So not to be out of the borders. You are from India, but you can go to Africa. Africans can come here, everywhere. Chinese, everything, and Asians, Canadians, everywhere could come, and then everything will go well. That's my suggestion. I think we should work like that to make sure you are all one human family. Yeah, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Yes, thank you.